Hey everyone, it's Kai from Cool Collectibles. I did a collection update video yesterday to go through my 1/6 scale in statues. Now today I'll go through some of the smaller scale stuff that I've got over the last few months and what I have coming up, and also the Transformers as well. It's been pretty quiet on the Transformers front. I don't have too much on this side of the room on Transformers. Most of them are the Diaclone repaints or the alternate versions. So you see most of them here through the reflection. If I can, there you go, probably a better look. So these are all the Diaclone ones. I've got no idea why they haven't done a black Ironhide yet. I've been hanging out for that for maybe a year, or at least a couple of years since it's come out. So I'm not sure why they haven't done that yet. Here are some of the more recent cassettes and so on. The 1516E set. Now over the last few months it's been very quiet on the TF front. There are 4 things I've got coming to finish off the year, hopefully. They have the I can't remember what number it is, 29 plus or something like that, 29 for Shockwave, which essentially is the darker, more toy accurate version, I would say. So that's coming. And then there's the MP36 plus, which is the toy variant. Which I was going to pass on, but then I saw the prototype photos with the very shiny chrome and the toy sort of aesthetic, so I'll definitely have that one displayed in gun mode once I get that. So I think that comes out in December and Shockwave comes out in November, and the other 2 repaints I've got coming are Corden. I think that's MP42 for the police Diaclone repaint for Sunstreaker, and that does look pretty damn fantastic. And the one that just came out last week, I think, was the MP17 Plus Prowl, which is the anime version. So it does look pretty good from a cartoon perspective, and all of the original versions that I've got are still down here. So there's the original Sideswipe and Red Alert. The original releases from quite a few years ago now, and these 2 up here are the MP12 Plus and MP14 Plus, and they do look pretty good all displayed together. I am looking forward to early next year, hopefully. They haven't put up the pre-order for the new MP Hound or the new 35th anniversary Optimus yet, but the coloured prototype that we saw of Hound looks fantastic, as does the prototype photos for the new Optimus. People are saying that this MP10 is still the definitive version. I think you know, it's lasted pretty well over the last 6 or 7 years in the MP series, but this new one, I think once it comes out and people do a side-by-side, it'll be pretty damn obvious that the new version beats it hands down in terms of just cartoon accuracy and the way it displays with the rest of the recent collection. But other than that, that's pretty much it on the Transformers front. Oh, there is a Wheeljack repaint coming out in February, which I haven't pre-ordered yet, but again, that's the anime version. The 1/12 scale, most of the 1/12 scale this year has been focused around the Star Wars movie realization series. So there were the Snowtroopers that I reviewed a few days ago, last week sometime, and here are the rest of the collection. So the only ones that I've got pre-ordered so far, now that I've got the Snowtroopers, is 3PO. So I think the new 3PO comes out in February, I think, of 2019, and nothing has been announced beyond that. So hopefully they announce some of the figures from their concept art, which you know, was like the Gamorrean Guard, IG-88, etc. I think those do look fantastic, and I hope they stick to the OT, the original trilogy, and not the prequel trilogy. They did show some prototypes of all the Stormtroopers from the First Order, and Captain Phasma, etc. And it doesn't really do me anything, I think, from those movies. So hopefully they continue and announce a few more from the original trilogy. I guess the other thing from the 1/12 scale is SH Figuarts. So I am getting through the Street Fighter collection, at least the core characters that I'm familiar with. So I don't have the Street Fighter 5 or even some of the characters that I don't like Armika and Rashid. So I'll stick with this core cast. Now they have announced, or at least shown, a prototype of Blanka, which looks pretty good. So I'm definitely going to get that, and hopefully they announce other core characters like Guile. Guile's still missing, Honda, and even some of the bosses. If I was able to get a Sagat in this sort of series, that would be fantastic. So I'm liking what I'm seeing there from SH Figuarts. I guess from down here, from a Turtles perspective, I passed on the NECA movie versions, despite them looking pretty fantastic. I'm hoping Bandai here announce movie versions of those as well, since they did do the cartoon versions after NECA did them. So if Bandai decide to get on the movie bandwagon, I'm up for that as well. But that is pretty much it from the 1/12 scale, or the Transformers. From a Lego perspective, I've got the Saturn V this year. I recently reviewed the Voltron set. I might actually change it up and put them into the full assembled mode, but I don't think it's going to fit into a cubicle of the Detolf, so I'm going to have to figure out where I want to display that. If people are wondering what is under this tablecloth thing, it's the Falcon. I still haven't found a coffee table or glass display cabinet that fits it. IKEA did announce a new coffee table, a glass coffee table, but the Falcon just doesn't fit. It's just a bit too long, which annoyed me no end, because it was almost the perfect coffee table. But I'll see what happens. If I don't think I'm going to go to the custom route for that. I'll have to probably organise an acrylic case for it. But at least the Y-wing here is in the case, and the X-wing and Snowspeeder are back there. I guess this spot here will probably be for some of the other Star Wars 1/6 scale figures coming up, like Luke and so on. But I might, towards the end of the year, probably think about how else I want to display and rearrange the collection once a few more things come in. But other than that, that's pretty much it from the collection front. I don't think I've seen anything more from Big Boys Toys Hong Kong around their Street Fighter collection, which I've just got here because I still haven't figured out how I'm going to display them. So these are pretty awesome if you're a Street Fighter fan. I love Vega there. I did that review recently, but hopefully I don't have to organise acrylic cases for these ones. We can figure out a display method for those. But that's pretty much it from all of my collection update videos for October. I've got 3 more months to the end of the year, so I do have a few more things coming in. So hopefully you can subscribe and stay tuned for all the upcoming videos and reviews. So thanks again, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers. Bye.